In high school basketball, there's a ton of great shooters, but the head recruiter at ESPN said this guy is the best. It really seems as if almost everybody now can shoot the ball. It doesn't matter if you're the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or even the center. It seems like almost everybody's shooting the 3 ball. But however, the guy we're going to be talking about today has been regarded as the best shooter in the country regardless of his class. And this isn't even coming from me, this is coming from multiple recruiters. So who is this guy and just how good is he? Let's dive into it. Meet Patrick Baldwin Jr. He comes in at 6'9" and weighing roughly 200 pounds. So he already has that Kevin Durant build, but not only that, he's a 5-star recruit and ranked the 2nd best player in his class. So hey, I guess you could say that's not too bad. And this guy has colleges absolutely drooling over him and everybody wants him. And to get into this guy's story, we gotta throw it all the way back to where things started. Basketball was nothing but destiny for him because he started out his career as a ball boy for Northwestern. And as he was growing up, almost everybody knew he was going to be something special one day. And I guess that day has come because he's absolutely dominating on the high school level. And even though he's listed as 6'9", he's actually 6'10", and here's what his father had to say about that. He's actually 6'10", he just likes to be called 6'9". He thinks maybe they'll put him at power forward or center. And I can completely see why he wants to be listed at 6'9". Because if they list him at 6'10" or even 6'11", he's scared that they're just going to put him in the post and not let him play his true position. As scary as it sounds, Patrick Baldwin Jr. has the skill set of a point guard in a small forward / power forward's body. And here's what the head coach of Duke had to say about him. He viewed and labeled him as the quote-unquote perfect recruit. I'd say that's pretty high praise coming from one of the greatest coaches of all time. He doesn't just have the body of a perfect recruit, he also has a very high basketball IQ. And just like most basketball players, he's a very hard worker and his shot is kind of like Klay Thompson's. He's very good at moving off the ball and he can almost create a shot when he wants, and he has a very quick release. And here's what Patrick had to say about Duke and Coach K. Overall, I like Coach K and I like Coach John. And he was actually supposed to take a visit to Duke, but because of the coronavirus, that did not happen. It has been announced though that he did take a virtual visit, but as you guys know, that's not the same thing. And even though Duke's coming hard for this recruit, so is Northwestern. Keep in mind, he was the ball boy for them, so he has a lot of connections with them and a lot of ties. And he loved being around Northwestern and the coaching staff there, and he said quote unquote, it was my paradise. He also later added this in an interview. Anytime you have that much love for a program, it will always be at the top of your list because of the emotional impact. It's a familiar place right there on the lake, right up my alley in terms of college campus setting. Anytime you've been around a program that long, you grow attached to it and it's kind of hard to break it. So just by going off of that, I really think it's fair to say that Northwestern has a great shot at landing this guy. And Northwestern is very interested and they're fighting hard to get this top recruit. So this is going to be a very interesting recruiting battle between Duke and Northwestern and many other schools. Alright, now that's enough about Patrick's recruitment. So just how good is he? Well, one of the great things about him with being 6'9" or even 6'10", he can almost play any position and guard any position. And the thing that makes him even more dangerous is, like I told you at the beginning of the video, he has the skill set of a point guard. He can handle the ball like a point guard and he can also step behind the arc and knock down 3-pointers very consistently. And what makes him so lethal is that he is 6'9" and can shoot these threes because no one can really get a contest on him. Even if players go up to him and stick a hand up, it's really not going to affect his shot that much. Maybe on the college and NBA level it will, but for high school it's not going to do too much. There's not too many prospects who have the combination of skill, basketball IQ, size, and athleticism that this guy has. And a scary part about his game is he's developing a really good one-dribble pull-up. So just looking at his overall game, it's really clear and easy to see why he's regarded as one of the best players in his class. And he's already so good, people are literally talking about when he's going to be drafted when he enters the NBA draft. If I do have to pick out a flaw, I would say he's not exactly the most athletic guy, but he's definitely getting there. But all in all, he literally checks almost every box that you would want out of an NBA prospect. And just by going off of right now, it easily looks like he's going to be an NBA lottery pick whenever he goes. And I don't say this about too many players we cover on this channel, but Patrick Baldwin Jr. is the truth. One thing I really noticed when I was studying the film on this guy is that he's very calm, cool, and collected. He plays at his own pace, and that's going to be a key thing as he advances in his basketball career and goes to the college and even the NBA level. A lot of time when these star players leave high school and go to college or the NBA, the game is just way too fast for him and they get out of control. However, when I was watching all of his tapes, there were really no moments where he looked rushed or even stressed out one little bit. And even to elaborate that on a little more, it actually looks like he's playing in slow motion when I really think about it. It's almost like he's setting the pace for the game and they play the way he wants to play. And I think that's the most impressive part because he can still dominate the game at his own pace. And it really goes without being said, the strength to his game is his lethal jump shot. I I'm going to be talking a lot about his jump shot because quite frankly, that's why you clicked on this video. Just look at his jump shot. It looks like he was created in a 2K lab. It literally is the definition of a flawless jump shot. His mechanics and the way he shoots the ball is almost like Klay Thompson. And this is why I think a lot of people are referring to him as the best shooter in high school basketball as of right now. Whether it's a quick 3 in transition, a catch and shoot, or even a 1-dribble pull-up, he's always cash. And he's one of those players that even when he misses, it still looks like a good shot and it should have went in. I guess you could say another flaw in his game, well, not really his game, is that he only weighs 200 pounds. But I really don't think too much of that because he's still in high school, and once he continues to grow and get older, he's going to put on a lot of muscle. But overall, for his offensive game, like I stated, it's really hard to find a weakness because he's really great at everything he does. And like I've stated, colleges are absolutely drooling over this kid, but now it's not even colleges, NBA scouts are drooling as well. And the main reason for that, in my opinion, because a lot of NBA teams are looking for the next Kevin Durant. And you can say what you want, but this kid has the build of Kevin Durant and he can also shoot very well just like Kevin Durant. So it's very clear that everyone sees the potential in this guy. It's just a matter of time before he reaches in and taps into that potential. And there's one thing for sure, I definitely feel like he's only going to get bigger, better, and stronger and become an even better basketball player as he gets older. Whoever gets this guy, whether it's on the college or NBA level, you're going to be getting one crazy good player. Patrick Baldwin Jr. is referred to as the best shooter in high school basketball. So can he keep it up and prove that the hype is real and he is the best shooter? Or will he crumble under the pressure? But hey man, with all this being said, that's about gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, hope you guys learned something. If you are new to the channel, what are you doing? Join the family, hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.